Welcome back to On the Couch. It's time for the good, the bad and the ugly. For the people playing at home, we are one segment away until we shave that pill right over there with a bet that he's got to pay up. Cannot wait for that. And he's going to kick us off with his good.
Yes, the great Lee Matthews, my old coach Lee Matthews, one of our cast members. That was his 15th involvement in grand final day.
Were you sitting with him on the day?
I sat beside him. Tell you what, he's got not a bad singing voice. He liked Hey Jude when Huey McCluggage whacked through a few at the end. Look at that, 7 as a player, 5 as a coach and 3 as a board member. And a lot of those been premierships. So, magnificent effort by the great man.
Awesome. My good is Cam Rayner. And we were talking about clearances and being able to get your hand on the ball, but 3 centre bounce tackles here where Geelong looked like they were out in the last quarter alone. And Rayner imposed himself with his physicality. Twice Bailey Smith was the target and once Mark Blitzabs. But I just love this physicality. Even when the game looked like it had already been won, the effort and the energy just increased and went to another level. I just thought that was just great to see. Remarkable lift.
He might be the best third-quarter player in the AFL, Cam Rayner. He was quiet again early, but geez, he was good in the third quarter.
Yeah, he was. He could have been out there playing for the Broncos last night.
Well, they were good
He's
too.
built like that, isn't he? He's huge.
They were good, Broncos. Mine is another action, just a single action, and you've got to consider this man has a broken arm, so he's only got one arm to be able to tackle Jasper Fletcher in this case, but didn't give up and just absolutely... Is it a coat hanger?
That's a collar,
What do you call that? Collar.
Horse collar.
Yeah, you can see there after that, the right arm of Jez Cameron, but great action.
Well, Max Holmes scored that goal soon after, so it was pretty much the last of the resistance, wasn't it?
Very good. My good, well, I love this. Grand final day, everyone's very stressed and whatnot. A couple of balls rolled on the ground at one time and the umpire missed out here. The ball boy's thrown it out. It's come back from the crowd. This is the second ball here. So the one that isn't in play, I want you to watch. Kyle Lohmann, he goes back and knocks one home. Doesn't count and celebrates with the crowd. Thank you very much. Sitting up there in the Olympic room. That really tickled my fancy, that one.
It's something you'd do.
That's interesting. The free kick out at half-time, so that was a glaring discrepancy, 17-4. Now, it was hot early, so I thought the ground level stuff they umpired well. I wasn't sure about some of the marking contest stuff and either side, but then... What always intrigues me, and it shows they're human, but I'm not sure I agree with it, like, straight after half-time, Brisbane gets about 3 or 4 free kicks in the first 2 minutes.
So suggesting a square-up?
Well, I don't know. Now, the umpires don't get given the free kick count at half-time, but there's no doubts they would have been coached on a few areas of the first half, and all of a sudden, bang, it swings the other way. So, you know, no matter what side you're barracking for, now Geelong should have got some free kicks in the third quarter that weren't paid. So, yeah, it's just an interesting one, I thought.
Bit of unconscious bias.
Inconsistency, unconscious bias, yeah.
Now, Max Holmes had 907 metres game, which is the most by any player in the finals, but he had a couple of really crucial kicks that weren't at the level where he would be used to. So that one there, this one I think sort of came off his shin, which was then nearly deliberate out of bounds, but he's lucky Brad Close was there. But this one there, so just a player that takes ground and uses his legs, and there was one where he came across the middle of the ground and I'm not too sure who he was going to. It was a one-on-one and they went back, straight back down the other end and kicked the goal. So just a little bit by foot by Max Holmes.
Well, I don't know if you boys believe in curses, but I certainly do. And the cup curse lives on. Marcus Bontempelli's the only one that's bucked it. You can see both captains here holding the cup. You must hold on to it last, Patrick Dangerfield.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
By a split second. Let's go. Trent Cotchin started this in 2017.
Oh, Vossi was big on it. I remember
So maybe
are we going to get
Cotchin didn't start?
Are we going to get
to Richmond starts everything?
We did. Yeah, are we going to get to the point where we've got two captains holding the cup
Shut
for
up
10
about
minutes at
Richmond.
the parade? You've got to be stronger there, Patrick. I'm not saying it cost you, but
I wish I'd realised that that's all I needed to do. But Zach Bailey had 9 shots on goal across the game and was like almost. That one was probably about a 5 out of 10 out of the stoppage. This one, he'd probably get 7 out of 10, I reckon, despite being on the left foot. This one coming through and he's out, that's probably a 6 out of 10. So he just kept... And this one, I reckon, on his right foot, he'd normally kick that maybe 6 out of 10. So, I mean, if that was 6 goals 3, and clearly the Norm Smith goes to him, because he was out of stoppage as well, but an almost game, but he keeps performing well on the big stage.
He had a great year. He was all Australian, wasn't he?
Yes,
He's Australian,
he was.
yes,
Yes, he had a fantastic year. Well, look, the ugly boys for me is I put on adult face paint last week on the agenda, and you can see Brad Close here at Geelong's Mad Monday. He's the sovereign citizen Catman. That is very ugly.
Good effort.
Yeah, that
A
is.
lot of work's
It would
gone
take
into
a
that.
long time to get that on. They didn't. I think the Lions boys might have that lined up. That one if they.
I did like the one a few of the boys turned up, and it was at a Porsche with the
No, that was a Maserati.
Maserati and the brown paper bag, cotton on clothing.
Not hiding it.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. Brownie to finish. Oh,
No, my ugly. It was almost a perfect weekend for the Lions, but the grand final day itself didn't start quite as well. And for you, nearly a perfect day, mate. But this wasn't quite the way that we wanted to start.
Oh, no. Oh, look at Sarah jump away too in the beige kit. You don't get coffee on that.
That was the only fumble the Lions had for the whole
It was too.
Wait, hang on a second.
I tell you what, Liv's
you
had
make
some.
your daughter
She's
go and
had some
clean that
airtime
up.
this week.
Oh, hasn't she?
She's had some airtime.
And, mate, a bit of a turncoat. She was a Carlton supporter last time I looked.
You finally see her in a Carlton jumper.
And she just tagging along with the old man, gave her a bit of aura this week.